Hello there, Capricorns. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This week is for the week of June the 10th through the 16th. I am going to be pulling one card for each day. After that, we'll pull three cards for best manifestation advice for the week. So while I'm shuffling, be thinking about what is it you would like to manifest this week so that you can get your energy in on the mix for the manifestation advice. All right, what do we have showing up for Capricorns? Saturday, Sunday. All right. Okay, so starting with Monday, you guys have the Queen of Cups showing up in reverse. Capricorns. This is somebody that is in your sphere of influence on Monday, and this is somebody who is having a volcanic emotional explosion, basically. They've been uh, dealing with something that's been bothering them for a while, but they've been trying to pretend like everything's really okay, so they haven't been sounding off about it or letting anybody know about it until finally somebody puts the last straw on the camel's back, and then they just totally lose it in this volcanic emotional explosion. All right, so you get to witness this, Capricorns. For some of you, this volcanic emotional explosion will be directed at you. I hate to tell you, but it's the truth that sets you free, right? Good advice here is, you cannot cap this explosion. You kind of have to let this thing play out and run out of energy before you can go back and say, that seems like a lot for what actually happened here. What's really going on? You know, but definitely you don't want to try to interfere while the explosion is happening because you might get blown to bits. And I can say that because I am a Queen of Cups myself, and I have had a few of these emotional explosions. So you want to let that person kind of run out of energy and then come around to talking in a more calm way, because this person isn't just reacting to this one thing that happened. They're reacting to stuff that's been building for a long time. All right, now let's look at Tuesday, Capricorns. You guys have the King of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This just tells me that on Tuesday you're feeling like you wish you had a few more resources to do the things that you want to do. This isn't a bad thing. It doesn't mean that you're totally broke, but there's something that you want to do to actually like expand and build on what you already have. And it looks to me like you're kind of looking around and trying to figure out how you can get creative about having those resources to be able to build on what you already have and to make that happen. Looking at Wednesday, we have a Six of Cups showing up in reverse. This just says you're looking back at something from the past that did not work out, and you're looking at why didn't that work? What could be improved? How can I tweak that and adjust that so in similar situations I can make that work out better? And I almost said similar situations in the future, but I think those similar situations are happening on Wednesday. Boop, boop, doo, doo, Thursday. Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's somebody that it would be really easy to have an argument or a conflict with on Thursday, and I feel like you're just letting it go. You're the one that's like, let's just agree to disagree. With you just don't want to put that energy and effort into that argument or that disagreement. And I feel like it's you that is setting that down, that's saying, I'm not arguing about that. All right. Now let's look at Friday. Here we have the Three of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse just means that on Friday, you might have been planning on doing something where you were collaborating with somebody else to accomplish something. And then what happens is that other person isn't really able to bring to the table what they thought they could or what you thought they could to actually do this. So you have to figure out, do I need to reschedule this? Do I need to carry the full responsibility and just handle this whole thing myself? What do I need to do about the idea that this other person isn't able to come to the table with everything that was originally planned? A lot of times, you guys, this is a card that says you end up finding out that you are much more qualified and capable than what you realized to start with. Now let's look at the weekend. We have Rebirth showing up first. That's for Saturday. And then Sunday, we have the Strength card coming up in reverse. Okay. So, rebirth for Saturday just means that you're doing something that you have done in the past. You're putting your energy and effort back into this, even though it may have been kind of sitting on the shelf for a while. It feels really good to me. It feels like something you enjoyed. Maybe you just haven't had a lot of time to do lately. With that strength card coming up in reverse for Sunday, though, it looks to me like physically you're not feeling too well. Maybe some of you are recovering from overindulging on Saturday night, but for others of you, this just may be that you've got a little case of a bug that's running around or a stomach flu or something like that, but it's just not feeling your normal, like your normal self. So I think on Sunday you may be trying to figure out ways to find some relaxed time, some downtime, just to help yourself recover and get your strength back. Now, best manifestation advice for the week. Let's see what we have going on. By the way, if you find this video helpful, please put a thumbs up on it. Support the channel that way, or share the video if you think somebody else could benefit from it. Also, put comments down below. I always love to hear how these things play out in individuals' lives. So, best advice or heads up, we have the Nine of Cups showing up first, followed by the Ace of Swords, followed by the Two of Wands in reverse. So when we're looking at manifestation advice, that Nine of Cups talks about having something to celebrate. This can be a promotion or a raise, or maybe, um, maybe your daughter or your son earned some kind of award or whatever. There's something to celebrate here. Okay. And you can see from this card, there's lots of cups on this table. This is, we're not just celebrating by ourselves. This is we're celebrating with other people. So basically, to manifest this celebration, you have a good idea. You already know what kind of celebration you want to manifest. You have a really good idea. I would say follow through with it. It's showing up as being a good idea. It's an epiphany. It's a good one to follow through with. And you've got the Two of Wands in reverse, which means there's a couple of ways to do this. As my granddaddy used to say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So there's a couple of ways to go about creating this manifestation of this thing that you want to celebrate. And so it's great to, choose one with that great idea. Just focus on one of those and work on doing that. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. There's other ways to skin the cat. Go back and start with the other way. But it looks like there's plenty of ways for you to manifest whatever the celebration is that you would like to have, you know. So whether that's, that your kid gets a scholarship or whatever, who knows? Plenty of ways to manifest. You've got this. All you have to do is just do it. All right, so that's what I've got for the week. Thank you guys very much for being here, Capricorns. Have a fantastic week. Peace out.